Hi, my name is Clara and I have a story to share about TheaterWorks. You probably recognize me from always being around. I work in the box office, I house manage, I was a former McMillin Fellow, and most recently I've been the education assistant at TheaterWorks, and that is what I'm going to tell you about today. But first, just a brief little background on me. My hometown is Sioux Falls, South Dakota, so I moved about 1,500 miles to take on this McMillin Fellowship, which was sponsored by Constance McMillin, and it was something that was available to me through my college, Stevens College. And after I graduated, I was given the phenomenal opportunity to come and just kind of try my hand at really whatever I wanted when it came to running a theater. And I was so blessed to have Chris Hamby, our artistic director, work with me as a mentor, and just work with the whole fantastic team. TheaterWorks has a fantastic group of people working for them, and it's been afforded me to grow, the chance to grow so much as not only an actor, but as an advocate, an administrator, and a teaching artist. It's become my home away from home. And with everything going on with our corona crisis here in Phoenix, I miss my home. I miss my home a lot, and I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, but it is so hard. I was looking at my calendar today and realizing that this is the longest I haven't stepped foot in a theater since, honestly, before college. And especially to be so removed from a place that has become my second home, my home away from a home, my chosen family, it's been hard. But here's an uplifting story. So like I said earlier, I recently started as the education assistant, which means I've been taking on more projects as a teaching assistant and teaching artist. And I've also had a chance to get my Phoenix directing debut with a youth production of Shrek Jr. And it's been a fantastic, we worked in partnership with an elementary school district, and I was joining these kids in their classrooms after school, Monday through Thursday every week. I had 2 different casts, and they filled my heart so much, and I miss them every day. And we know that there was great work happening because these kids were so responsive and they were growing. And these were in a school district where they don't always have access to arts education. And so you were watching them grow every day. And it was such a joy because we started every class, every rehearsal with, I'd have us all stand in a circle and we'd all do warm-ups together. Me as a director, our artistic director, Kathy, and Michelle, our choreographer, we'd all get on the silly games with the kids, and we'd start every day where we'd be in the circle, and I'd say, all right, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, give me a thumbs in the middle, how was your day? And so many times it was a gift really to have these kids be like, it's a thumbs up day because it's a theater day. And that was both just wonderful to hear and also incredibly just a lot of pressure, you know, that this is what makes the day good. I gotta make sure it's awesome for them. And so like I said, it was really cool to watch them learn. One of our first couple of days after, we kind of gotten to know our kids, had some name games and some fun activities like that, we had them fill out a pre-test so we could show to any grant givers and school officials, like statistical, factual, this is what how much they grew, this is what they learned, this is what they didn't know at the beginning, and this is what they did know at the end. And it was also a great way to get to know the kids just a little bit more, kind of get a taste for the level that they were at, if any of them had ever been exposed to theater before, or if any of them had any experience that would be useful, like dance or, choir. And it was also a good way to see where everybody's reading level was at. And then we also included a audition form because we had them take their pre-test right around the same time we were getting into auditions. And the audition form was also very informative about getting to know what the kids felt comfortable with. Some of them were like, yes, let me sing, and some of them were like, I only want to dance, and even then put me in the back. And it's great because you get to know a lot about your kids. But one of our pre-test questions was, what are the 3 tools of an actor? And for our purposes, the 3 tools of an actor are body, voice, and imagination. Real simple. And it wasn't something we had talked about yet, so it was really fun to see their ideas about what an actor needs. A lot of them were like costumes and shoes and things like that. One of my favorite responses was, the 3 tools of an actor are mouth, eyes, and criticism. And I was like, oh boy, this is a theater kid, probably a director someday. But you know, it was charming. Kids say the darndest things, you know. And this leads me to our audition forms. We had all of the kids fill them out, and one of the things we asked was special skills. What are you good at? And this could be anything from like, I can do cartwheels to I can flip my eyelids inside out. You know, I can run really fast. It's interesting to see what's important and considered special to kids. And I will never forget this response. One little boy, for his special skill, all he wrote was, I am not afraid. And shoot, that's not even a special skill I can say that I have. That's something that many adults can't say either. And frankly, I think that's a special skill we all need right now. And it's okay to be afraid, but we also need to be brave and join together to face this very uncertain future that is intimidating, to say the least, for artists and theater makers and theater goers all across this nation. I don't think we've seen Broadway halt to the level that it has in decades. And so with that, I would like to say thank you to everybody who's ever contributed to the wonderful space that is TheaterWorks. Whether you are, you know, waiting for those deals on Gold Star, or whether you come to our gala or an annual sponsor, special thank you to Connie McMillin. She's the reason I'm out here. And it's been so wonderful to get to know that wonderful woman. And also special thank you to Tom Guider. Constance McMillin and Tom Guider both are being incredibly generous with this drive that we are running, and every little bit helps. Even if it's just a cup of coffee that goes directly back to a company that not only cares about putting up good work and quality productions, but also does so much in the realm of education, not just for kids, but for individuals who don't always have these opportunities. We've got senior classes, we've got adaptive works for individuals with cognitive and physical disabilities. TheaterWorks is everything that a community theater should be and more. And it's opened so many doors just for me. And I know I am just one small part of a very large story. Thank you, TheaterWorks. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you on the other side.